I'm gonna scoot you over. Oh, yes.
We're making a crystal.
Yeah. Cool, right?
That stays the crystal forever.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this one first. We're gonna paint it with the
Sugar?
with the sugar, exactly. And then we're gonna put it on here. Stay seated, please. And then we got Mom and Dad's ashes right here, and we got some sugar that we have to sprinkle both on. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. But then we're gonna pour the really, really hot stuff in there, and that's when you get to pick what colors you want. So think about what colors you want to use, okay?
Orange and blue.
That's a great color.
You're gonna open the ashes.
I will in just a minute. You're gonna be my painter. How about that?
Yeah.
We're gonna take this really pretty shell.
Is it wet?
Not yet. You're about to paint it though, okay?
Is that ash?
Not yet. We're gonna put ashes on it. But this shell was given to me by your grandma Dina. Yeah, I've had it for a really long time.
Is it alive? Is she alive now?
She's not. She's not. She's in the ashes, but she is watching over us, okay? I've had this shell for about 15 plus years. I collected it with my sister and my mom, my uncle, back when I was probably about 9 years old. It's one of the first ones that I put in my treasure box that they gave me for Christmas because I just fell in love with the shells. These are ashes of your grandparents, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this used to be Pop Pop and Grandma Dina.
Pop Pop's your dad?
Yep.
Can we call your parents?
No, I mean you can pray to them for sure.
Let's pray.
You know what pray is. You talk to them to yourself, you know, universe and God. I'm the type of person that just feels like, okay, let's just deal with it. Let's get through it. Blah, blah, I'm strong. But it's almost like adrenaline that kind of takes over, and you don't really realize how much you have to heal underneath all of that. So it's like a lot of hard shell there, and then you're like, oh, there's still lots of ooey gooey stuff that you got to work through. With these pieces, I'm taking a lot of the objects that are dear to me that either were my parents or mine growing up, and then creating crystals out of my hair, my carbon, and my son's hair, and both of my parents' ashes to create something new, but then also kind of show the cycle and the preparation to deal with grief and love and death and all the emotions that go along with it. All right, that looks great, babe.
Time for the sugar.
Time for the sugar.
And the ashes.
And the ashes. You got this. You know, you did get to meet your Pop Pop. He loved you very much.
Now I have a new Pop Pop.
Well, you have Uncle Pop Pop. That's Pop Pop's uncle or brother. But he's like a dad does.
Oh.
Right. You want to sprinkle?
No matter if I do.
No matter if you do, huh?
Clams. Are we gonna turn the clams into crystals?
Yeah. Well, the clam shells into crystals. Letting go, I think is just, I think that's the hardest part about, for me anyway, grief. It's just knowing when to let go, but then understanding that letting go doesn't mean like forgetting, you know. It is honoring, actually. It's honoring them more, like living through them and kicking butt afterward and not letting the grief like still weigh you down and everything. I think it's important for me, for my own healing in particular. And then to just share that shell again with the earth, you know.
Do you have ashes inside of you?
I guess kind of. We all have carbon inside of us, but not in ash form. That's a good question, though.
We're playing with your parents' carbon.
Carbon. Good question.
We're playing with the carbon.
Yes, kind of. We're building something new out of their carbon. Great question, Malcolm. Okay, I think that's good. What do you feel? How do you feel about this?
Good.
Yeah? I'm happy you get to do this with me. That is so much
Game
sugar.
changer. The end.